Hope everyone's been having a great Saturday. It was really nice here. I laid out in the sun earlier, but now it's storming. It's raining a little bit and the thunder's really loud. But I wanted to have some coffee on the porch and chit chat with y'all. If anyone comes in here, it might take a minute to notify, so I'm going to light me a cigarette. Also, I wanted to come on and say thank you to the person that sent Cleo some gifts from her Amazon wish list. Hey, Cement Shoes first. What's up? What have you been doing today? Tell Melissa hi. I'm a hot mess this evening. That's why I'm not on camera. I've not even took a shower since I laid out in the sun. I was going to wait until after I went and put the funny farm up. Hey, Clancy. What are you into? I just hit me a bowl. So I'm just chilling. I was like, I'm bored. I'm going to go outside and go live and say thank you to the person or people. Because there was like a couple of packages, different ones, but there was no note. Just say thank you to whoever who sent Cleo. They sent her some milk. And check this out. This was on her wish list. It's a little harness, strawberry. It's got the leash with it and the little adjustable collar. It's just like a little bit big for her right now, but in a couple weeks, she's going to be wearing this. Yes. I just went to the gas station and got me a can of Copenhagen. Oh gosh, it's going to rot your mouth out. And then I got this cool brush. Look, it's a cat brush. I guess you could use it on dogs too. But anyways, after you're done brushing them, you just push this and kind of, the trick to it is just kind of take your finger down it and that hair just like rolls right out. It took me a second to figure out, how to do it. Yeah, and they also got her a can of milk, but that's in the house. So, thank you. We appreciate it. It brought me to tears. I was like, oh my God, someone sent her milk from her wish list. And, she needed a can. So that came in so handy, and it came in at the perfect time. It was such a blessing. I appreciate it so much. Well, I'm just bored as hell. There ain't nothing on TV. I mean, you pay $200 damn dollars for cable a month, and you don't even get no damn. There's free movies on the Xfinity thing, but it's always the same damn ones. Always the same ones. What are y'all gonna do? Nothing? I've not even looked at the true crime. Let me grab my thing. My laptop still won't work. I don't really want to talk about true crime this evening, but we need something to talk about. What are we going to talk about, y'all? We need to wait for some more people to come in here. Come on, y'all. Some people have lives and are not home like me tonight. Y'all, has the gas price went down any? I don't know. I never go to the gas station. I don't drive. Let's see. Any good drama going on YouTube? I don't see any. I listened to a stream from last night, today, while I laid out in the sun. Y'all, I'm over this hot weather. I can't take it. It is hot as hell. I got a really good tan, and I can lay out in the sun like 15, 20 minutes, my arms start getting red. I've worked hard for my tan, though. But I only lay out 30 minutes on each side. I had my little kiddie pool filled up today, y'all. I done 2 TikToks while I was laying out. You really can't see nothing but my head up. Yeah, the cable TV don't have crap anymore. They don't even have good shows anymore. I know it. I used to watch the alligator show. What's it called? Swamp People or something? I don't think they make no new episodes of that. I usually watch Andy Griffith. Sometimes I watch Everybody Loves Raymond. I watch Bewitched. I Dream of Jeannie. What else? I watched Matlock with Andy Griffith. The only drama I ever watched was Brian St. John because he's funny. Oh my lord, you do not want him on your case. Sometimes he says stuff and I just want to jump through the screen and be like, why? Shake him. He hasn't posted in forever. Hope he's okay. He posted the other day cement shoes about somebody, I think. This past week he did. I'm pretty sure because I watched the videos unless he took them down. I think he something about Hello Starlight, I think. I love reruns too. I just like the older shows. Now I love watching Alfred Hitchcock. That comes on, I believe it's Me TV late at night. It'll show an episode of Alfred Hitchcock and The Twilight Zone. And I love it. Now there is a channel that, like, what's it called? TCM or something? TMC? Something like that. That shows all the older black and white movies, but you have to pay extra for that channel. I mean, crap, we done pay like $175 a month, cable and internet. I was going to say $200. Usually I just get online and find me a movie to watch. We went up to get our stuff from the deer release in East Texas today, and one of the gas stations had a 337. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I have to check because stupid YouTube unsubs me without me doing it. Oh, really? I've never had them do that to me, I don't think. Sometimes they do, I've heard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he posted. Let me open up the Chromebook. And let me type in his name here. I've already got YouTube pulled up. Brian St. John. I've always liked Brian. I just don't agree with hardly nothing he says. Yeah, he posted 19 hours ago, The Real Samara. I hate he done that. I really like Samara. She's a good girl. She loves animals. The Dachshund of Samara. That was, yeah, he's posted a lot, cement shoes, in the last few days. Sure has. Let's just not even talk about it. We don't want to get into it. But I will just say, like, I like Samara. She's a good lady. She really is. Oh, Everybody Loves Raymond. I loved that show when I was a kid. Yeah, I watch it sometimes. Sometimes it comes on after the Andy Griffith show on TV Land. But usually I change it to Me TV because they show an episode of Andy Griffith at the same time as that one. So, I also watch Green Acres. And I love watching Gomer Pyle, U.S. Marines. Have you ever watched that? Oh my gosh, he's dumb as a box of rocks. Literally haven't gotten a post in months. Yeah. Don't his videos pop up in your feed? Usually what pops up in your feed is what you've been watching. But it still should notify you when he puts a video up, even though you've not watched him in a while. Anyhow, I've got to get my stuff together to do Jeffrey McDonald case on a member stream. I'm wanting to do it Thursday night. Hopefully it's not stored. Don't know tomorrow is, except for the little girl in the ring. She's like an animal person. Yeah, she's real sweet. But, hey, she'll tell you off in a heartbeat if you do something wrong. This channel is TCM, and I love that channel. Oh, yeah, that's the channel I'm talking about, Clancy. They play a lot of John Wayne movies. I'm a big Western fan. Oh my gosh, Mark, he's into Bonanza and Rifleman and something else. I don't know. I don't get into those too much. I like the old horror movies. I think McDonald is guilty. Do you? I don't know if he's guilty or not, because when the police were on their way to his house that night, it was late, and they saw a blonde-headed woman. One of the officers reported a blonde-headed woman walking down the street with a floppy hat on. And that's Jeffrey McDonald said there was a blonde-headed woman in the house with, what, two other men when his family was brutally murdered with an ice pick. Brutally murdered. After they were murdered, I think, he moved to California and was living his best life, got him another girlfriend, bought him a car. And see, what's so strange is Colette, his wife, her stepfather, I didn't know it was her stepfather for a long time, but her stepfather thought he was innocent for a long time until Jeffrey McDonald called him one day and was like, yeah, me and some of my army buddies took care of one of the guys that murdered Colette and the girls. And so the stepfather knew he was full of crap, and he actually recorded that phone call. I've heard it. So then he got like the case file finally, and started reading through it. Then went back to the house where it happened at, and he started thinking Jeffrey was guilty, and he wouldn't stop. He wrote the governor and everything until they charged him with murders, till they really started looking into it. I think he saw that gal around there and threw her in his story. See, the thing about that girl is she was a freaking nut. She finally came forward. She was known for wearing, I can't remember her name. I'm going to have to write all this down. She came forward. There was a girl in the area that came forward. She was a drug addict. She used to wear a blonde wig and a floppy hat. And she actually said that she was there when the murders happened. But nobody really took her seriously because she was kind of like schizophrenic and stuff, and like strung out on drugs, and was known to lie and exaggerate and stuff. But she never testified in court. Ken Main's channel has changed the way I look at a lot of cases. I'm going to have to check that out. My favorite TV show is MASH. Oh my God, Clancy, I hate that show. Me and you differ on that show, but that's okay. I can't watch it. I don't like it. Oh, a lot of people love it. I don't like Seinfeld either. I just can't get into it. That guy with the big old hair, that tall guy, his hair is crazy. It wears me out. She went on the record, then took it back what she said. Yeah, there's an interview up on YouTube of her talking a little bit. She gave an interview. She's dead now. She said she came in that house with one of her drug buddies, a black male, and another guy, a white guy. But nobody took her seriously. But she confessed to that one detective. Kevin Maines is a cold case detective. Oh, really? I'm going to look him up then. I've got to refresh my memory about Jeffrey McDonald. Like, I've watched everything and read a bunch of stuff about him. He had 2 trials, didn't he? He still says that he's innocent, and he wants a compassionate release because he's sick. He's getting ready to die. If he killed his family, he's getting ready to pay the piper, honey. These birds is going crazy over here. They're mad because I'm sitting here. His channel is Unsolved No More. Oh, okay. Let me take a screenshot of that. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can. Screenshot. Okay, good. That way I can remember. See, I like some of like the older cases from the 80s, like Diane Downs, Susan Smith. We're going to be redoing Susan Smith because in October will be the anniversary of when she drowned her kids. That stupid, nasty bitch. I hate her. I hate her with passion. Hey, Mr. Titmouse. That's what the name of that bird is. It's like a truffled, or something like that, titmouse. He's gray. He's about this big, and he's got spiked hair. And he comes here and eats all the time with his wife. And if there's dog food out here, they take pieces of dog food. They steal dog food. I've never seen birds do that. If he flies back up here, I'll show you. But I always call him Mr. Titmouse. Oh. And me and Mike in December, we'll do John Benet Ramsey because he knows everything about that case. I mean, he's read all the documents and everything. Let's get a cigarette, guys. And I've switched to smoking these. Hey, I'm not paying $6 a pack for Marlboro Blacks. These right here are like $3.42, $3.41, or no, $4.41, I believe. Well, I guess what I'm going to be doing is watching Jeffrey McDonald stuff. I just watch it over and over and over. And it just drills into my head. That's the way I like to do it. I mean, I always think it's entirely possible that someone come in there and murdered him. Somebody that was pissed off at him because he was not sympathetic. He was a doctor, and he was not sympathetic to the drug addicts in the area. He wouldn't give them methadone sometimes. You have to watch the one video about John Benet I referred to you to. Yes, I still need to watch that. I think somebody in that family killed John Benet, but it wasn't the parents. That's what I think. And I think, Patsy took it to the grave with her. John will do the same thing. I think they covered. Because one child was gone, they didn't want to lose the other. That's my opinion on it. The unsolved riddle of John Benet Ramsey. Okay, let me screenshot that. Because earlier, I was on YouTube scrolling, seeing what I could listen to, so this is good. I'm with you on Seinfeld. I never got into that one. I always thought it's kind of dumb. Yeah, I'm not much on comedy. I won't say that I hate all comedy, but I'm more of a horror person. I like scary movies. And what was that called? Anthology or something? Anthology? The junkie angle is the only thing that made me think he might not have done it. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to have to go back and see what they said about his night clothes, because he had some of Colette's blood on his nightshirt, I believe. He was stabbed too, but let's not forget, he's a doctor. He knew where to stab himself without hitting major organs. And guess what? No major organs were hit. Now, he said that he was attacked and they beat the crap out of him. He said he felt something go into him, and he said he thought, gosh, that guy throws a hell of a punch. But it was actually, he was being like stabbed with something. But in there, in the living room, they found a magazine that was talking about the Manson family, because that had happened like a year before. So they thought that Jeffrey McDonald got the idea to kill his family and like blame it on someone like a cult or something. Hey, Hibiscus, how are you doing, hon? Seinfeld was unfunny as cardboard. It was other casts that were funny. Prayers, Hibiscus. I totally forgot. She's got COVID. Honey, I hope you recover fast and without any problems. My uncle, he is a what do you call that? He's a deacon. Anyways, he goes to church all the time, but he's had COVID twice. And I told my mom, I was like, he's going to have to quit going to church. He's going to have to watch it online or something. Because he keeps getting it, going in those big groups and stuff. See, I've kept from getting it because I don't go out and stuff. I mean, Mark does, but I don't go out like a lot of places. Walmart and stuff. Your husband has it too. God, love y'all's hearts. Man, that stuff, we're just going to have to learn to live with it, unfortunately. Have y'all been vaccinated, Hibiscus? See, I've not been vaccinated. I've been meaning to go up there and get me a shot, y'all. Now, Timothy, he's been vaccinated, of course. And he took that first shot. It made him sick. He went to bed. Hey, Hummingbird. I just refilled the feeder. Oh, he's up there, but I can't make a move to show y'all. He'll fly off. He's going to fly off. Okay, he flew off. I wish I had a camera that was pointed like right at my hummingbird feeder. Mel and her grandbaby are getting over 50. Oh, really? I haven't talked to Mel in a long time. Prayers for them. The fatigue is awful. I have fibromyalgia and thyroid disease, so I deal with fatigue, but nothing like this. Do they give you like, what's that little tiny pill that the doctor give you a prescription for, like when you're sick at your stomach throwing up? I can't think of the name of it. It'll knock you, Phenergan. Phenergan's what you need. I hope they gave you some. Mark was sick as hell. We thought he had COVID. I mean, he was coughing and going on. He was sick for a few weeks bad. I thought he had pneumonia. Anyways, he done one of them home COVID tests and it was negative. I've got another one in there. I knew it wasn't what it was because he rode his motorcycle one day and he came home and he's like, I feel like, it felt like the air was going through my chest. It's about a month ago. He stayed sick for about a month. He just started like feeling better like last week. I mean, he would cough all night long. Loperamide. It might be what it is, cement shoes. I always call it Phenergan. It's spelled with PH instead of F, I think. It's this real tiny pill, and it's for nausea, throwing up, and diarrhea, I believe. I hate saying that word. I haven't been to the doctor. It's like a horrible cold. Oh my goodness. They should at least call in some type of medicine, at least have it delivered to the doorstep. My favorite horror movies are the series of Chucky movies. My favorite horror movies are I like Friday the 13th. I like Jason better than Michael Myers. Oh my gosh, guys. There's this guy on TikTok, and he's got like the Michael Myers suits and the Friday the 13th suits. They look freaking real. And he does live streams and he turns off the lights. He's looking at the camera all crazy. I love it. He don't even say a word. Just scary music's playing. I found him on Friday the 13th on there. He was dressed up as Jason. I mean, he's got the whole mask. You know how Jason's face is messed up? Everything. So who do y'all think, I'm going to have to do a poll about this. Who do y'all think would win between Jason and Michael Myers? I think freaking Jason could take Michael Myers. There's a new Halloween movie coming out in October, I believe. Oh, and Rob Zombie done The Munsters. Done a movie about the Munsters where Lily meets Herman. I watched 2 trailers for it. They really messed it up. I was really hoping that he was going to stick to them already being in the United States in a house, just like the show was, you know. They're an American family from Transylvania, and they got a little kid. I think Butch Patrick's in it. I think they've messed it up, though. Oh, and Hocus Pocus. I don't know when that's coming out, but I have got to watch it. I bought the Hocus Pocus Color Pop palette, and I swear, I used all the purple in it. I'm going to have to order me another one off Amazon, because Color Pop don't have those anymore. You think Michael Myers could win? Hibiscus says Jason. Save Robbie, Ghostface. Oh, from Scream? Oh, the Scream movies are scary. Now, I like those. I really do. Michael Myers was just crazy. Jason's supposed to be undead. Yeah, true. You know, when they first started out with Jason, it was more realistic. So, the first Jason movie, his mom, what was her name? Pam Voorhees was the killer. Okay, the second movie is like Jason must have been in the woods and witnessed his mom get her head chopped off after she killed all the counselors. You know, that was more realistic. I love the new Scream. I've not watched it. I have not watched it yet. I wonder where I could watch it. And I don't have Netflix or Hulu. Robbie, congratulations on getting engaged and moving in with your love. Congratulations on that. I saw your post where you said y'all moved all day and stuff. Oh gosh, I felt for you because I know it's been hot as hell here. It's been hot everywhere. But congrats. I can't wait to see you live stream from there. Let's see. Hey, Deborah. Deborah says, you're welcome. Deborah, did you send something to Cleo? Is that what you're saying you're welcome for? Thank you, honey, if you did. If you like true crime, you'll like that new Scream. You can't rent. You can rent on YouTube. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I rented the last Halloween movie uh, on YouTube. It's pretty cool how you can rent on here. But, you know, on the last Halloween movie, she blew him up in the freaking house. She had a trap set in the basement. Okay, so what? He got out of the basement before the freaking house blew up? It showed a scene he was in there when it was getting ready to blow. That has to be what Deborah's talking about. It has to be. Thank you, Deborah. Me and Cleo, thank you so much. We appreciate it so much, and she is lapping up that milk in it. She's addicted, y'all. And it says right on the can about overfeeding them can give them a diarrhea. Yeah, she aggravates the crap out of me for me to make that milk, and I have to like go outside. That's one reason I'm outside right now. I'm trying to wean her like her mother would. Her mother would start going off and not letting them nurse and all that. She's getting her teeth in. Thank goodness. I never dreamed I would turn into Carol Baskin. I have really turned into Carol Baskin. Now I got a freaking cat that looks like a freaking bobcat. Y'all have not seen really good pictures of her. When she's up prancing around, she's got that hair that sticks out of her ears and stuff. She looks just like a bobcat. But I have to be honest with y'all, Cleo is sick. Yeah, she's more than likely she's going to have to go to the vet Monday. Um, she's sneezing, and I noticed in her milk, she sneezed at the bowl, and there was little specks of red in it. I don't, I don't know if it's like some blood vessels maybe ruptured where she's been sneezing. She's had a respiratory infection. So she's going to have to go to the vet. Hey, Colleen. How are you doing? Every time I see your name, I think about my Aunt Colleen, my dad's sister. Oh, my favorite is Freddy versus Jason. Jason kicked his ass. I knew Jason was going to win. Have you seen, like, the newer Friday the 13th movie? Well, it was made several years ago. But the theme of that was, like, he killed some campers nearby, but he kept this one girl in his shed tied up because she looked like his mother. Y'all seen that one? It's got the guy from Supernatural in it, the dark-haired guy. That's a show I used to watch, but I used to watch all the reruns and stuff of it, but I quit watching it. And I used to watch Charmed, I believe it's what it's called. That was a good movie. Yeah. I'll tell you a good movie I like, see Miss Shoes. The Craft. I like that dark-headed girl. She's mean. I mean, she's kind of pretty. I don't know. She's just unique. You know, she's got real pretty eyes and stuff. She just looks unique. The Craft. What else do I like? I like movie with magic in them and stuff. Have you ever seen Ouija board? And I like the Annabelle movies. Do you know the real Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll? It is not like the doll in the movie. Look it up. And it is really haunted. And it was guarded by this couple. They're dead now, and their daughter took over for them. They got all kinds of haunted stuff in their museum. I can't think of their names. Um, the backstory on Jason was he was a kid that died in the early 50s after a bunch of bullies dared him to go to the deepest part of the lake when they knew he couldn't swim that good. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's the airplane going over. Hold on, guys. Is that an airplane or a helicopter? I was the airplane. It just took off from the airport. I don't live far from the airport. It's a small airport, like an airport where private planes and stuff. I just saw a very creepy movie. Korean horror. Oh, really? There's a 1987 film called Bad Dreams. Yes, the Warrens, cement shoes. The Warrens have all this haunted stuff in their house that they kept locked up. Now their daughter and her husband are guarding that stuff. But I was looking it up the other day, and they actually loaned the Annabelle doll to like this museum for like a display for a few days. But they had to put it like in this special case and everything to move it. It's very much possessed, but it's a Raggedy Ann doll, a big size Raggedy Ann doll. Yeah. Well, guys, I guess I better get off here. I just wanted to come on here and chat and thank the person, and I think it was Deborah because she was in the chat here, back here, and she says, "You're welcome." That has to be what she was talking about. So thank you, Deborah, so much, if that's what you was talking about. Me and Cleo appreciate it so much, and I just love this right here. I can't wait to put this little harness on her. I had her little collar on her, and I took it off because the buckle's kind of big for her neck right now. But in a couple of weeks, she'll be wearing this with their little leash. Guys, I've got my cat going. I mean, she's little, but when I go to the door with the dogs, she comes too. And of course, I go outside with her. We roam around the yard, but she's got into their routine where if they come running when somebody comes in the door, here she comes too. That Robert the doll is creepier than Annabelle. You know, I've been meaning to watch that about Robert. I've got that, what is it called, Tubi or something other, TV on my laptop. I'm going to have to put it on my Chromebook. But you can watch a lot of movies on that for free. Deborah, yep, I appreciate you too. Oh, Deborah. I mean, I cried when I opened those packages and I saw that milk. How sweet of you. Really, that was so sweet and kind of you, and I appreciate it so much, hon. I really do. I didn't know who, there was no note inside of the package thing, so I didn't know who it was when I made that community post. Yeah, you're an MVP. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. You just don't know. I really do. What a blessing. Anyways, Deborah, everybody, y'all have a good Saturday evening and Sunday. And I'm going to see y'all Monday morning, and we'll read all the true crime that happened over the weekend. Hopefully, we'll have some updates about some cases we're following, like Christy Dawson that was murdered in Fiji, beat to death by her husband allegedly. Hopefully, we get an update about that. Hey, Hummingbird. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Be safe, be kind. Peace, and thank you so much, Deborah. Love you, hon. He has a hand carved by an African lady, not mass production ragdoll. Oh my gosh, how creepy she is. My mom has porcelain dolls. I gave her mine. They creep me out.